Hey guys, it's Raul again, and I'm bringing you today a somewhat unnecessary book haul. I don't know. It was my birthday recently at the beginning of the month on October 1st, and I have picked up quite a bit of books. Not all of them I bought myself. Some of them were gifts from family. Some of them were books that I purchased with some of my birthday money, and a couple of them were books that I bought for myself, but I had coupons for. So yeah, I had to do it. It was my birthday. So let's just get started. So a lot of these books that I purchased were kind of inspired by other booktubers. So they were either recommendations that I saw on other booktubers channels and just decided to pick them up because they seemed very cool to me. So I did, and I will mention those booktubers and link their pages down below and everything for you guys. So yeah, let's do this. Now the first book I picked up for my birthday was Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, and this book I saw featured on Saraia's channel from Saraia Talks Books. And this is a kind of paranormal romance or a suspenseful romance. I know it's about a woman named Rebecca, I believe. She's the one who dies, and her husband remarries, and now the new wife is kind of having to live through the obsession that this man has with his ex-wife, and there's really I guess some creepy things going on in the house where they're living at now. So it sounded really cool, and I just had to pick it up because it was super cheap. So yeah, thanks Saturday for the recommendation. The next book that I picked up was The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and this book I saw on Sam from Thoughts on Tomes channel, and I know this is one of her favorite books, and it sounded pretty awesome. I know it's about a circus that kind of shows up in the middle of the night, and the two main characters that are magicians and are having kind of some kind of brawl, I don't know, some kind of situations going on between them. It sounded pretty awesome, and yeah, I've had my eye on this for a while and had to finally get it. Now the next book that I picked up is one that everyone here on BookTube has probably read and knows what it's about, and I am ashamed to say that I have yet to pick it up until now and read it, and that is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I'm not really going to get into any details on this book because 99% of you probably know what it's about, but I'm excited to finally have it and read it, and I'm most likely going to get to it by the end of this year because I have to read this book. It's just like, I feel like it's a BookTube obligation at this point to have to read this book, and I finally have it and I'm excited. And the next book I picked up was Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McCreet, and I saw this book on Cherie Lampley's channel, and I will link her page down below for you guys. And this is about a story about a mother who gets a phone call one day and is told that her daughter is caught cheating in school, that she needs to go to the school. So then she gets to the school and finds out that her daughter is dead. So then it's kind of her reconstructing the events of why she is dead, or kind of what the cause was. She doesn't know if it was suicide or if it was murder, but it sounded really interesting when I heard about it, and I'm really excited to finally get into this book. So thank you, Cherie, for this recommendation. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. And the next book I picked up for myself, and that was Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. I've already read and reviewed this book. I will leave a link to the video review down below for you guys if you want to check it out. But this is what I got for myself. I absolutely loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. It's about these 6 thieves that kind of come together to commit this big heist, and it's within the Grisha world. I absolutely loved it. I'm excited that I got it. It was awesome, and yeah, just so great. And the next book is the book that my wife got me this year for my birthday, and I'm really, really excited that I finally have it because I've heard really great things about it, and that is Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon. And this is about a girl who's allergic to everything, looks through her window and kind of, one day gets infatuated or kind of, falls for the boy next door as she's watching her, or as she's watching him through the window. I'm really excited. I've heard really good things about it. The cover is beautiful. I know the artwork was done by Nicola Yoon's husband. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I'm glad I finally have it, and I'm glad that my wife finally got this for me for my birthday. So yeah, very excited for this one. And the next book I got was a gift from my brother and my sister-in-law, and that was The Assassin's Blade by Sarah J. Maas. And this, like a lot of you know, is the bind-up of the prequel novellas to the Throne of Glass series. I'm currently reading the Throne of Glass series, and I'm absolutely loving it, so I'm really excited because I've heard really awesome things about this one. A lot of people say that this is the best one out of the series, even though it's technically not really part of the series. So I'm excited to get into this one. I'm excited I finally have it. So yeah. And the next book is one that I got for myself because I had a coupon at Book Outlet and just had to because it seemed intriguing. And that is Endgame: The Calling by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton. And this is a kind of young adult dystopian about these gods that kind of came to Earth and set, you know, everyone kind of into groups and tribes, kind of, you know, in the form of, you know, Hunger Games or Divergent, and left Earth and were told that they would come back to Earth one day to put the humans into some kind of games. So everyone from that point has kind of always had to have someone prepared for these games for when these gods are going to show up, because they don't know when these gods are going to come back to Earth. So this book obviously starts off when the gods finally come back to Earth. They have to have, like I said, their humans prepared. You know, one from each tribe needs to be prepared for these games. They don't know what the games are, so they are being prepared in, you know, physical and mental and different kinds of things. It sounded really intriguing. I'm really excited to get into this one. I've heard it's very action-packed, very gruesome. So I'm excited, like I said, to get into this series. I know the second book, Sky Key, just came out. So, like I said, excited for this one also. And the next book was a book that Trina from Between Chapters kind of convinced me to finally end up getting, and I know a lot of you guys have already read it, and that is The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I was kind of on the fence to get this book because I know a lot of people haven't really liked the second book too much, but Trina told me if I liked The Host that I would really enjoy this one, and I love The Host by Stephanie Myers, so I had to pick this one up. This is a young adult dystopian kind of alien invasion book, which seems pretty awesome. The movie I know is coming out, and the trailers seem pretty cool, so I just decided to finally pick it up after Trina convinced me that I needed to at least give it a try. I had a coupon. This ended up being 99 cents, so I had to do it, so I finally have it, and I'm excited that I finally do and gave into this and got this book, so I hope it's good. I hope I like it. And the last book I picked up was a graphic novel that I saw mentioned on Kristin Cap89X's channel, and that is Lumberjanes. I know a lot of people out there love this graphic novel. I'm glad I finally have it. Noelle Stevens was one of the writers, and she wrote Nimona, and I really loved that graphic novel, so I'm excited to get into this one. So thanks, Kristin, for featuring this on your channel. And yeah, I'm glad I finally have it. So yeah, guys, that is it for my quite unnecessary book haul, because I know that I just posted another book haul couple weeks ago, but yeah, it was my birthday, so I had to do it. I was only planning on getting like 2 or 3 books for my birthday and ended up getting 10, so no self-control whatsoever. But thank you guys for watching. Comment down below if you guys have read any of these books and kind of persuade me to pick ones before the others. And either way, just let me know what you guys thought about them, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.